Yay! Hello and welcome to episode 3 of season 2. Plot Hunters. Let's see. We are down one player today because Jen couldn't make it. So we're gonna assume that Varen's kind of off doing her own thing for the most part. We'll see what she's up to next week. Just a couple announcements. Reminder that if you are a subscriber, you can give a tribute to any of our players. And list of tributes is down below in the Twitch stream, and there's stuff like potions and advantage on a roll and inspiration. So definitely take a look at that. And you can give one tribute per stream or per game, and they basically have to use it during that game, otherwise it doesn't carry over. You can also cheer potions towards a player, so hopefully we'll get some combat in today. I'm hoping for. Hopefully you guys don't die without an extra player. We shall see. But yeah, if they get a little low in health, you can donate a potion by cheering some bits. And we also have our D&D Beyond extension that's over on, if you have your mouse over the right side of the screen, you can see our stats. And if you click on the portraits, it will open up our character sheets. So that's super awesome. Let's see, where did we leave off last week? You guys, drama is what happened last week. Lots of drama. We left off, you guys left the yawning portal and dragged Meihra to her fiance's house to face up to him after being missing for 3 weeks in Barovia. And all sorts of drama ensued. You met Nemu, who is his maid, and she's very, very timid, very, very cute, but a bit odd looking. And then,
the final boss.
What did you say? Oh gosh! Oh, now you're putting ideas in my head.
Oh God, don't do that. You can't kill Nemu.
Yes. And let's see what else. Seithair, who is a brooding, sort of aloof, dark blue tiefling, kind of rubbed everybody the wrong way. Immediately got into a fight with Meihra, dragged her upstairs to his office. Didn't actually drag her, but you guys went upstairs to his office to discuss privately what's been going on in Waterdeep since you've been gone. And he revealed that Meihra's sister, Ariel, who is currently a fugitive from Cormyr because she supposedly killed the king, he said that she was in Waterdeep. He found evidence that she was in Waterdeep. And he also revealed that he and Ariel were both part of the Harpers, which is a secret organization dedicated to ensuring the balance of power in the world. And he found her Harper pin in the sewers next to 3 dead bodies. One of the dead bodies belonging to a servant of the Castlanters, which is a noble house that once moved in Cormyr society, but then vanished a few years ago. And Meihra was familiar with them from a particular dream she had shared with Alina, where it was revealed that the Castlanters were the people who enslaved Alina and basically forced her to be a gladiator for their entertainment. So that's fun. And you did not find out what the other 2 bodies were because you didn't ask. But Seithair revealed that he had gotten invitations for the 2 of you, Meihra, to attend the Founders Day masquerade at the Castellanter Villa. And he was hoping to use that opportunity to uncover more information to see if you can find out where Ariel's been and what she has to do with them. You did ask him if your friends could come, and he said that he could only get 2 invitations, but if they want to break in, that's their business. So it's up to them. After that, you went downstairs, revealed your information to Alina, who walked out of the house. You guys followed, found a dead body in an alley, which belonged to a Zentarum agent. Varen found a vial of poison on that body. And then after that, Meihra, you went back in the house, right? I think you did.
I got cheered.
Oh yeah, you went and got. That's funny. Yes, you also went to the temple and got your hand fixed, so it is no longer scarred. It's slightly discolored, but no longer scarred. Varen went to go to Ichabod Longleaf. I still like that name. The weird stoner gnome apothecary to get the vial poisoned identified. And Cruz and Alina went back to the yawning portal to have a drink. And Alina, what else?
I went to go drink and fuck my sorrows away.
Yes, and you fucked her sorrows away with Yagra. In the middle of the fucking day. So
I'm still working on the drinking.
Yes. Oh yeah, and there was a fight, wasn't there? There was
Yagra just dropped someone into the
Okay, she didn't drop him, but stuff happened. Yeah, there was a fight inside the yawning portal.
Stop it.
Yeah, that's true. And, on like the 4th floor, and one of the dudes, just one of the random adventurers that was getting starting some shit with her, fell over the side and into the yawning portal and is presumed dead.
Yeah.
So
his friends are like, he wasn't that important.
yeah, we're not going down there. Thanks. So we start off with you guys. Let's see, Cruz and Alina, what are you guys? We're gonna assume for this point that Varen is either in the yawning portal playing darts or just gonna wander around the city by herself.
Yeah.
So what are Cruz and Alina gonna be up to today?
Well, I left with the Yagra to my...
You did. For how long were you with her? At this point, like when you guys went to the yawning portal, you guys were there about like 1:30ish. So you still have like a good chunk of the day ahead of you.
Yeah. I'm assuming her break wasn't so long, so.
It was about a half hour, we'll say. Is that long enough? Do you need a little bit more time? We can make it a little bit longer if you need to.
That's fine.
Durnan will go knock on the door and y'all gonna be like, we're not done yet.
No.
Give me another half hour here, okay?
Alina's actually just crying into her shoulder. No.
Yeah. Either way. Okay. So we'll say around like 2 o'clock or so rolls around.
Alina's back in the bar. She gave the bartender 10 gold for however much beer that would get her.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, it depends. Do you want a lot of beer or do you want like really good shit?
How about good? Okay, good. Just beer. Okay, 5 golds worth of beer. That's it. I feel like that's a little.
Okay.
That's like
so they just
like
load
the
you up and
alcohol
it's just
levels.
they just load you up and just every time it starts to empty, you got 2 glasses in front of you, so they just make sure to keep them full.
Yeah.
Cruz, what are you up to?
I'm trying to persuade the bartender to stop giving her drinks.
How do you persuade them?
Hey, we're going to go to the Brawl Club later, you know, and it might not be great if she's super drunk. So I think maybe we should slow it down a little bit now. Just get ahead of the punch, so to speak.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh. Dang, that one wasn't so great. Oh, I have a +6. It's a 12.
Very nice. Durnan's just like, well, she did give me 5 gold.
But I suppose
I'm assuming like at this point I'm at least a little bit drunk already.
And he says,
like you didn't come in quick enough.
No, yeah, you're already like halfway through. And he's just like, he'll accept it. He'll actually know what he'll do. He'll just look at her and he'd be like, "Here we just fucking." He'll give you 2 gold back and just like make sure she gets that.
I'm just like, more beer.
I'm gonna take her away from the bar into a table so she can sit and just kind of chill.
Okay, you just drag her from the bar, like half carrying her.
Hey, what's going on? What's going on? What you doing?
We're just gonna have a nice sit down. You can eat some bread. It's gonna be great.
No, I need beer. They're
bread
made out of the same thing, right? It's the same thing.
It's all
bread
carbs.
is the beer of the land. If you think about it, it is better because it fills you up.
So does beer.
I guess, but you do have to, pee that out later. It's kind of inconvenient. It dehydrates you, all that stuff.
I I'm just gonna go back though.
No, that's okay. You don't have to.
What do you want from me, Cruz? I paid good money.
Oh, here's your gold back, honey. You're cut off. You legally can't have any more. Like if you have any more of the Waterdeep cops, the magisters or whatever, they're gonna come get you. You can't have any.
Why are you trying to ruin my fun?
Are you having fun? Are you?
I'm having so much fun.
As dry tears down her face. I'm having so much fun.
She's that girl at the party. Just in the bathroom. I'm just having such a good time.
I'm so much fun, Cruz.
Why don't we go outside?
It's been such a great day.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful day. Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna lead her outside.
Okay. You drag her away from the bar, haul her up 2 flights of stairs to the entrance, and head out. And it is a very bright, sunny day. Beautifully slow, very warm. Like, obnoxiously warm.
Let's go back. No, it's too... I can't hear you. It's too bright. Fucking fight.
You know, why don't we go find Meihra? Don't you like being around Meihra? She's your friend.
Yeah, but I hate her fiance.
We don't have to. We don't have to see him.
I have done my job.
What does he even have to do with those people? Why? He's not. If he knows them, he's not. No, he's not good people. He's bad.
He's just a guy in a big city living his life.
But he knows them, Cruz.
They're in the same, circles. They're like the one guy.
No, their circle's a bad circle.
Let's walk and why don't you tell me about that? Why don't you tell me a story?
What story? What do you... Oh, I see what you're trying to do. I see it. No, you don't wanna. It's really sad. You don't wanna.
You can tell me any story.
How are you supposed to get pregnant? Why would you?
You know what, Alina? You can tell me any story you want. It can be a good story. It doesn't have to be your story.
One time, there was this guy at a bar, and he wanted to arm wrestle me. It was so funny. I beat him so bad.
That's a great story.
That was really beautiful. That was, you know what? We should tell that one to Volo.
Yeah. Maybe he can make a book out of it.
Maybe he can. Because you know what? That's what books are made of. Alina, stories. Can you read?
Yeah. I can't remember anything else, so...
All right.
You know what we should do? We should go back in the bar.
You know, you
more-
can't. We're banned, actually.
What? No, they were so nice to me. Why
We're
would
actually banned for disorderly conduct because you were drunk.
I helped kill the troll.
I have been in this exact situation with a friend, and this is just bringing flashbacks. Just sitting outside the bar like you can't go back in. They've kicked you out, sweetie.
Now the friend's in there. She's so hot though.
Do you want to go look at some swords?
Did you know she called me babe?
I may or may not have known that.
She called me babe. And she left me a flower this morning.
Yeah, it's still in your hair. Isn't that nice?
It is! So pretty.
Oh my god. So where are you guys heading as you're walking? Any particular direction?
Oh, I don't know. Cruz is just dragging me around.
Yeah, I'm just heading like up the street.
Alright. We start just kind of wandering around. And eventually you do actually make your way to the actual docks. Which is kind of nice. Like, you've missed the sight of ships. And this dock is it's huge and it actually curves all the way around this harbor. And there are dozens of ships in port. And you do notice that there are 3 ships that or actually 2 in dock that you recognize the red sails from, because you had spotted them right before you reached Waterdeep.
Oh, those ships. The ships that I can't remember what the sails meant.
It wasn't there like a carnival or like a festival thing?
Yeah,
it was Meihra.
It was Meihra who remembered.
Yeah, I don't know. Did she tell us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. Cause I told her, I was like, oh, I've never been to like a carnival. Too.
Look at the pretty festival ships.
And you do see that there's actually quite a few people kind of congregated on the docks around the ships, and you see them moving crates and what looked like festival floats, like big, like they've just got like weird banners and stuff like that, all colorful banners, and they're moving them off the ships and seem to be wheeling them to probably a warehouse somewhere for storage until the festival starts.
I don't want to be around people right now.
Okay, we can just sit away from them.
Alina, you're still wearing your hat of disguise at this point, right?
I am.
Okay.
I just look like me, but like brown and like black hair and like slightly shorter.
Okay, and are you looking half elf or human?
Human.
Okay.
So why don't we go sit down on like a barrel or something?
A barrel? I don't think I fit in a barrel.
Not.
But we can try, Cruz. We can try.
We can. On that one crucial letter. Just on top of one.
Cruz, you're my friend, right? We're friends now, right?
We sure do work together.
Oh, don't say it like that. Oh no, that's so sad. I don't have any friends.
You have Meihra. She's your friend.
Yeah, she's a lot.
She's a lot.
Meihra's somewhere sneezing like.
Someone's talking about me.
Someone's talking shit. Like, what do you mean by she's a lot? You know,
It's a lot of energy in there.
She's a handful.
And like, she's part of that type of like we're here, and then she's here. Like, they have money, and
And at this point, you do find like a barrel to sit down, so you guys have like sat down and just kind of chatting while people are working around you.
And like, I just don't. I mean, I like her, but I don't like. I mean, her fiance is so rude. And he knows them. Oh, Cruz, he knows them. I thought they were dead. I killed them, Cruz. I killed them, and they were dead, and I killed them. And she just starts crying.
No.
Cruz is doing exactly what I did. Like, oh my god.
And you see there. Make a perception check, Cruz.
Oh boy. Oh my god. The rolls are just getting worse, gang. That was a 6.
Okay, yeah. You don't really notice anything. Like, people are working around you. Maybe a couple shoot a couple curious glances, but nobody really seems to be paying attention.
It's just a really old boyfriend breaking up with his young.
Oh my god.
The one doing the dumping.
Oh my god.
On a barrel.
You do see a couple people just shoot angry glances towards you, Cruz. What are you doing with that young girl?
I don't even know her. It's like, all right, let's get moving again. Why don't let's move those feet? You know, let's walk it off.
I thought you wanted to go here. What's such a great thing?
She's just sobbing while she's saying this.
A couple of people kind of say excuse me and like ask you to kind of move your feet because they're trying to wheel like these carts and stuff past you, and you guys are kind of in the way.
Crisscross applesauce.
There's like, what does that even mean? I don't even know. They're just, and you see, it's quite a variety of people that are coming off these two particular ships. They're docked both on the either side of the same pier, and there seems to be people of many different races, kind of all dressed pretty colorfully. But they just are just unloading. Oh yeah, and you also see there's a couple animals. You see some animal cages be wheeled by, and there's one that has like a saber-toothed tiger in it. There's another set of cages that seem to have like small white monkeys in them.
I wonder what happened to Octavio's saber-toothed tiger.
Let's go back. Let's go back, please. I don't like it here. Please.
We don't have to go. We don't have to stay here, but we can't go there.
I'll go to my room. It's fine.
Will you? Or will I have to make sure that you go to your room?
No, you can trust me. We work together, right? Apparently we're not friends.
Really stuck with you, huh? I want to ask one of these people who are passing by us, like, what day this festival is.
Okay. You
alone.
Yeah, you go and stop a person, and
I
just like reach out while I'm sitting, like, hey.
You grab one person, and he kind of looks at you, slightly startled and almost amazed that you have the gall to put your hands on him. He's a very handsome human male, very dark skin, very long, thick dreads, and he's got kind of a very flamboyant hat on. It's kind of like those, kind of like one of those like Robin Hood ones, like that, with like it's up one side and it's like really wide brimmed, and it has a white feather sticking out of it, and he's wearing like this kind of very flamboyant outfit where it's basically very wide pantaloons that are red and gold striped, a matching vest that's only like half like really short, like a crop top vest basically, and like bare chested underneath. And he's got gold bangles up and down his arms, and a bunch of piercings, like just lip pierced, ear pierced, brow pierced. And he's also wearing an eye patch over one eye, and he just kind of looks at your arm and looks at you, and he stops for a moment. He says, "Can I help you?"
Okay. Yeah. I just wanted to know when this here festival that y'all are setting up is gonna happen.
Ah. He looks back down in your hand
And
for
I
a
don't
moment.
move it.
What'd you say? You remove it?
Move it.
He says, he straightens up and turns towards you and puts his hands on his hips, and he's just like, "Well, the festival won't be starting till the end of the week." And he kind of looks you up and down and says, "I certainly hope to see you there." But then he glances over at Alina, and you see his eyes widen very sharply, and then he kind of goes back to his regular expression. And he turns back to you and gives you a smile. Is there anything else?
No, that's all. I hope to see you there too.
He gives you a very charming smile, and then turns away and continues wheeling the cart, but he does kind of shoot another glance back at Alina.
Alina's just like, I think he was trying to flirt with you, but she's not whispering.
And he kind of, you see him kind of smile and laugh to himself as he wheels the cart away.
Okay, Alina, let's go. Let's find somewhere else to be. Let's find some business. And I hop off the barrel and I pick her up like a child and I sit down.
Okay. You guys gonna head where? Gonna head back to the inn?
I'm gonna start walking towards the manor house, you know, where Meihra's Scythier was.
Okay. It's quite a ways away from the docks, but if you're just wanting her to walk it off, that's fine.
Yeah, we're just walking.
Okay. Meihra, you are back at the manor. What are you been up to after your friends have left?
Probably talking to Nemu. I'm like, so, where are you from? How are you? Did you get hired? He's so grumpy and like, I mean, I'm used to it, but like, hi.
And you ask her how she got hired, and he's so grumpy, and she's just like, he's not grumpy at all. Not with me.
I'm like, but I'm like, I love her. Well, how did you meet him?
And she pauses for a moment and kind of looks down at her feet, and she says, we met at the docks. I was looking for work, and he hired me.
I like you. I think we'd be great friends.
She smiles and she says, I'm happy to hear that. Is there anything that you need?
Tell me more about yourself. So, you're human, and we're like, have you always been in Waterdeep? I mean, you're just so cool.
You were gonna ask, have you always been human?
Make an insight check real quick.
Ooh. Okay.
She going Latin.
That is a big ol' 19.
19?
Yeah.
When you say, so you're human, you see a slight flinch, but she covers it up very fast. And she says, I have been in Waterdeep for a long time. But when she says that, her eyes are kind of shifting, and she doesn't really look like she's entirely being honest.
Interesting. So Meihra notices, so I guess when she notices this, she's like, okay, she's gonna get off the topic and be like, do you want to go do errands together? Oh, I just want to know, what's your favorite color? Yeah, what's your favorite color?
And she's like, well, I do have to go to the market. If you would like to accompany me.
I would love to.
You're welcome to. So she goes to the kitchen and the pantry, and she pulls out a couple big baskets and hands one to you. And she's got like a couple rolled up sacks that are stuffed in her basket, and you guys head out. And she calls down a carriage to take you guys to the market ward. Or I'm saying, is it a market ward? Let me double check. Let me see what this map says. Giant ass city. So let's see. No, it's just the market. It's just a big ass market in the middle of the city. But she takes you guys there, and it's not too far from the North Ward. But you enter the market, and the marketplace is like packed of people. And there's just hundreds of stalls of just random things, and there's most of the buildings here are multi-storied, and there's stores in the bottom levels, but then there's also like stalls out front, and it's just the whole place is crammed. There's stalls like in the middle of the market, and there's like thin alleyways between them, and just people are just going all over the place. And she moves to some of the food stalls and starts getting various things, and she asks you, what is your favorite food? Is there anything particular you would like to eat?
I love pomegranate salad. It's very nice and delicious.
That is so bougie. Okay. And she takes note, and she's like, pomegranates, okay. I think the stall over here might have some. We can go check. Is there anything else specifically that you want to look for in the market? Anything that you want to buy?
Probably some cloth. Yeah, like to get some cloth for, I guess, like for the costumes and stuff. And actually, I want to get like the bundle of cloth, but like specifically like Do I notice like what color is Nemu's eyes by any chance?
Her eyes are jet black.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna get specifically a black clothing.
I think your mic is hitting like your thing.
It is.
So yeah, you do. She takes you to a fabric store, and she says, "I have to get a few more things. Do you mind if I leave you here? I'll come back for you in just a moment."
Yes. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. And she goes off and to presumably get more food. So you do have there is a fabric store, and you do see a variety of very affluent looking fabrics that are it's actually a shop that's inside. It's not a stall. But you do see that there are some fabrics displayed out front in stalls, and the ones that are displayed out front of the store are not as good quality, but they're more rugged fabrics. They're your cottons and linens, and but inside they have a wide variety, including some more affluent ones. There's some very lovely silk. You do see that there are pretty much fabrics in every color. You see a very luscious black and silver brocade. And I can talk fabric because I cosplay a lot and I sew a lot. So I'm just like, let's see what I want in a fabric shop.
This is your moment to shine.
Yes. And you are approached by an elven lady dressed in a very simple blue sort of silk gown. Not really like a fancy gown, but more just the day-to-day wear, and long sleeves that are cuffed. And she comes up to you and asks, "How may I help you?"
Why, hello.
I need a shop name for this. It's a good shop name for a fabric shop.
I'm trying to think of like a fabric pun.
Fabric
and smabrics.
What?
Fabric.
Maverick Fabrics. Okay, it's Maverick Fabrics. I'm writing that down. Maverick Fabrics. And she says, "Welcome to Maverick Fabric." Maverick. Oh my God, Maverick. Maverick Fabrics. How can I help you today? Are you looking for anything particular?
I'm looking to make some very nice costumes for a upcoming masquerade.
Are you planning on making this yourself?
No, she's gonna ask Nemu because Meihra cannot.
Okay, I'm just like, what? All right. Fabrics for a... What did you say?
For the masquerade? Yeah.
For a masquerade?
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. What sort of colors are you looking for?
Shit, she forgot to ask how are they even gonna be. Some nice whites and silvers and like a wintry blue, if you will.
Whites and silvers and wintry blues. Okay. And she leads you around and kind of pulls out a few bolts of different kinds of fabrics. There's silks, there's silver brocade, there's some very light translucent fabrics, and she kind of brings them all out, and she's just like kind of talking you through all the details of them.
And then and a yellow and some yellow. A nice yellow for day-to-day working.
Day-to-day working, okay. And she pulls out a couple different bolts of yellow fabric. There's some nice, very fine linen. Yeah, she brings out about 6 or 7 different bolts and lays them on a great big wide table for you. And she says, "Do you have any idea how much fabric you would need? Do you need the entire bolt?"
I don't know. I'm like, would Meihra? Yeah, she would.
Honey, how much would I need?
Yeah, how much would I need?
Depends on what you're gonna make with all of them. I would say that if you're making like a really elaborate ball gown or having one made, you'll need and if you want Seether to have matching suit, you'll want just the full bolts, just because it's always a good idea.
The full.
Yeah, it's probably just a good idea just to buy. I would say like you could probably purchase like 4 bolts of like 3 of them for the ball gown and the matching suit, and another bolt for your day-to-day wear.
Yes, I would like to buy all of that.
Okay, let's see how much all this is going to cost you.
Oh god.
The worst part of any shopping trip.
Oh yeah. Hey, Mina likes to spend some money. Okay.
Have money.
All in all, let's see, for the 3 belts of very fine brocade fabric and lining and some very nice fine yellow linen, it's going to be 86 gold.
Oh,
That's nothing.
I like how that's nothing to you.
Meihra's gonna give her 100.
And she nods and she says, I appreciate the tip. Thank you very much. We will have this delivered to where?
She.
You have the
Yeah,
address
to
up
their
there.
house.
Yeah, okay. You want it delivered to the house? Okay. So she will write down his address and she'll say, we'll have this delivered by the end of the day.
Thank you. And then she's like, she looks like some more and sees there's like any possible accessories, but then like, nah, never mind. And then goes wait outside because she's like,
Okay.
I am.
All right. And by the time that you're done, Nemu's already made her way back and she's kind of waiting for you outside. And she has a basket full of, there's a little bit more bread. You see there's a sack that is full of something. You don't really know, but it's kind of holding it over her shoulder. And at this point, make a perception check.
I love perception.
Ooh, that's not great, but hopefully, 14.
14. Okay.
Yeah.
You do spot a couple familiar figures. Actually, you spot one. You see the giant head of Cruz kind of wading through the crowd through one end of the marketplace. You assume that Alina and Varen are probably with them, but you do see Cruz kind of towering over everybody.
I like tap Nemu and like point like, oh, you should, hey, and I like shout out for them.
Like on the way there, if Cruz got found, he just dunked Alina's head in the house.
Alina's hair is very wet right now.
That was just my imagination. I don't know.
Oh no, it totally happened. Like at some point at the docks, he just found and just dunked you.
It's canon.
Just for your own good.
It is. Yeah, so you wade your way through the crowd and you eventually make it to, you see Cruz and Lena, but you don't see Varen anywhere.
Where's Varen? Are you guys shopping too? Do you guys need anything? Like some salad or anything? Some avocado toast?
Some very fine tea. You know how much you guys like tea?
We love tea. we love drinking tea.
Are Cruz and Lena, do you guys want to buy anything? Or are you looking for anything particular in the marketplace?
I wish we had potions.
Alina, you got some money to spend.
Alina's like not really drunk anymore, but wet, and she's angry.
Yeah, she's wet and very, very
It's
upset.
like when you dump a cat in water. Do we have health potions?
Mm-mm.
You guys have used most of your health potions.
Yeah, we could probably get some.
Yeah, let's shop for those.
Okay, you shop around and...
Tipsy now, like coming down from drugs. She's like, potions.
Potions. Okay, and you do make your way to. There's a local apothecary that you kind of wind your way through the marketplace, and you get through like the food. Everything's kind of sectioned off. So you got the food area, and then you've got just the various crafts. You pass by there's a couple blacksmiths and some weavers and some wood carvers, and you eventually make your way towards, I guess you could call it the more magical area where you start running into alchemists, and you do find an apothecary there, and are able to purchase some potions. What kind of potions do you want? Prices. Let me double check. Where's my book? Hang on. Let me grab my... let's see. Items. No, this is the wrong one. I have way too many
Some like
binders of random crap.
Medium? No. Yeah, like medium health potions?
Medium potions.
Greater health.
Okay, don't get all Starbucks on me where if you don't
I was totally gonna say like, oh, I want a medium potion latte, please.
all be large.
Yes. Okay, let's see.
Except venti, which means 20.
Okay, so let's see. We got potion of healing, which is your basic 44 plus 4, or no, sorry, 2d4 plus 2. Yeah, that's the I know which ones are. So that one is those are 50 gold.
Oh shit.
Or 50 dragons. Yeah, potions are not cheap. 50 dragons. And then the greater healing, which I guess would be kind of the medium one. 44 plus 4, and those are 150. And then potions of superior healing, which is 8d4 plus 8. Those are 450.
No.
And then the supreme healing is 10d4 plus 20, and that is 1350.
Absolutely not.
Nope. We can't die.
Well, we could probably get. God, fuck. That's a lot of money. I see capitalism is added.
We can get some like small and medium potions.
Yeah.
How many do you guys want?
Let's get
4 small.
4 small and 2 medium?
For the potion of healing, so
Yeah. 4.
200 gold.
Am I paying for this?
You have like most of the money.
Thank you.
I thought you guys were putting together a party fund, or did you not do that yet?
I think I'm the party.
she's the walking party fund. She's
the one that was drunk off her ass. No, she was just regular drunk. She just wasn't having a good day.
Okay, so you get 4 regular potions of healing. Anything else? That's 200 dragons.
And 2 medium.
2 the greater healings, and so that is another 300, so it's 500 total.
500 gold. Okay.
Okay, so you have...
Does he have spell books?
Spell books, you can probably find a place that sells various types of spell books. You walk around a little bit more after you guys buy your potions, and you do find a bookshop. And what kind of spell books are you, or are you looking for scrolls, or are you looking for just a blank spell book that you can start adding stuff to?
A blank spell book, and so do they also like
pomegranate color?
Pomegranate. Oh, that is so nice. Yes, pomegranate colored spell book. Does he have a
gold leaf covered filigree?
It has like children's blood, I think. Like, ooh, the fanciest of the fancy. So is it just like a magic spell? Is it magic book place, or is it just like also like a book place? Like,
it looks like it has a variety of types of books, but you do notice that the bookshop owner is another gnome, and I'm gonna have a lot of gnomes in my game because I love gnomes and I think they're underused. The gnome with very thick glasses and kind of curly hair, and she does let you know that the majority of the first floor is non-magical, but the magical stuff is upstairs. You do shop around, and she does have like a display that has various types of spell books, and they're all kind of organized on various shelves based off price. So your basic leather-bound one is 50 gold. If you want to get fancier, it goes up from there.
Fancy.
How fancy? You do see some of them. There's some with a gold leaf. You do see some that are actually like bound in gold, like. They're almost like they're more like tomes. They almost like are like bound in metal with leather underneath, and like there's all sorts of like filigree, and they're like really fancy and really heavy. They go up to about 1,000 gold.
Oh.
Like, it depends on how fancy you want to get. So how much do you want to spend, I should say?
200.
200 gold. Okay, 200 gold on a fancy spell book. And what color?
Or pink. No, yeah, like pomegranate.
About a pomegranate color, so like a reddish pinkish, very light. And you do manage to find
Blood orange.
Yeah. Oh god, it's fucking red.
Fucking red.
You do manage to find a very lovely one that has that is stained pomegranate and has. Do you want gold or silver detailing?
Gold.
Gold. Okay, you do find some nice gold inlay and just very simple. And they do say that if you want it engraved with a name, they can do that as well on the cover if you wish, for an extra charge.
Yeah.
For an extra 10 gold, they can do that in gold leaf for you. Okay, so you spend 210 gold, and what name are you having carved on the front? Or engraved? Meihra. Okay. Are you turning into a wizard?
That's what it sounds like.
Right? No, that's what when we got the chance to.
That's right. You changed to arcane trickster. That's right.
Yeah.
So you do.
Spellbooks? For arcane tricksters? Do you need spellbooks?
I don't know.
She just wants one.
I just want one.
Choose one.
Just in case, it doesn't hurt.
Hey, Nerdsmith. So you do get a very lovely Meihra. Like, it reminds me of like Disney storybook style font on the front that says Meihra, and it has a lovely gold ribbon with a little charm at the end of it. And you also get to choose your charm. What kind of charm is on the end of it?
Oh god.
Ooh. It's gonna be like a moon, but not like a crescent, but like a full little gold moon.
Okay. You find a lovely dangling gold moon at the end of it, and she presents it to you. And it takes them about an hour to kind of finish doing all the details and stuff like that. So you kind of hang out, but you have a lovely, actually more like a half hour, a lovely spell book just for you.
We're one away from doing the rainbow metal dice giveaway.
Ooh, we need one more viewer, and then you get some rainbow dice.
We'll give away the rainbow metal dice.
Yes.
Get you guys now. Okay.
All right.
And then also while everyone's secretly not looking, Mira's also gonna get romance books that she thinks each person would like for Nemu and Saphir and Mira.
Oh my god.
Queen.
I expect details after the stream of what these stories are about so that I can write some fanfic. Yes.
We'll have actual romance books coming out soon, guys.
Oh my gosh.
By Solani Bailey.
Yeah, you do manage to find those, and it's the romance books are actually fairly inexpensive, so you spend about 10 silver on them. And you get how many? 5? Or
yeah, 5. Yeah.
okay. So you spend another 10 silver on 5 romance novels. All right.
So about 200 gold and 5 silver, or 10 silver.
210 because you got the engraving.
Okay.
All right. Anybody else buying stuff?
Yeah, I want to get a hat of disguise.
Ooh, okay. Let me see where are my prices.
I have disguise stuff, but that only lasts an hour.
And you do find
Cruise anymore?
there is a couple different shops.
You don't want to be Big Daddy Cruise anymore?
I'm a little conspicuous.
Oh, thanks for the subscription, Grimsby. So you do find a shop. Well, there's several different shops that sell various different types of magical things, but you do find a hat shop specifically. Not all the hats in it are magical, but they do have a selection of hats of disguises, and they all have, despite the fact that they're hats of disguises, and it doesn't really matter what they look like because they'll change with your disguise. There are just different styles. You find there are some There is like a wizard's hat that looks kind of like the sorting hat, just really like slouchy and kind of weird.
Get that one. Get that one.
You find a bowler hat. You find a pirate's hat. I mean, like, what style of hat you looking for?
You should get a pirate's hat.
I'm just in the market for like a plain, wide brimmed
Pirate's hat. Pirate's hat. And he's just like, get the pirate hat. You look like a pirate.
Okay.
No.
Now, a hat of disguise, it's kind of pricey, just to warn you. They cost anywhere from 4,000 to 5,000 dragons, depending on the style. So for
I
a
don't even
basic
have
one,
that much money.
Yeah, I don't even have 8,000. So that's over.
do you have anything to barter with?
Let's see. I don't have much. The blood spear is in the bag of holding. Let's see what I have. I have documents to a house in Barovia, I think.
That's right.
I can give you the deed to a windmill.
I have a silvered short sword. I have a harlequin mask, copper pots and pans, a spyglass, a bunch of random shit.
I can't say much because I have like 25 torches.
Do you have any magical items?
I have 2 spell scrolls. I have Major Image and Remove Curse.
Ooh, okay.
That would
Let me
have come in
see.
handy when I was, cursed.
I forgot I had this. I also have a beautiful sketch of me when I was.
That's true.
That should be worth quite a lot of money.
I mean, if you were willing to part with like the spell scrolls, they could knock it down like another 500 gold, but it would still be 3,500.
You can just borrow mine when I'm done with it.
But he wants his own.
Mira's gonna like whisper to Nemu, do you think the bear would help?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. Ellie's just like, no.
I'm gonna talk to the shopkeep.
Mm-hmm.
Your manager?
I
He's
can't
that kind of baby boomer.
I can't afford any of these hats of disguises, and I'm not even gonna really attempt it. Do you know how one would go about making one?
Making one. And the shopkeeper is just a kind of a mousy human woman with whitish hair, but she's very young looking. And she says, well, you'd have to get one enchanted. You'd have to, I mean, you could technically make a hat of disguise out of any kind of hat. You just have to take it to an enchanter, and it would take a while and be kind of pricey.
How pricey?
That's a good question. Actually, let me look this up real quick because I don't think I'm sure. Let's see. Let me check this real quick. What do we got here? I think it should be... There we go. Crafting an item. Let's see.
I'm like scared for you.
It's ridiculous.
It's gonna be awful. Let's see.
What of a virgin?
Well, you would have to pay for the service because you don't have the ability to craft something like that because you're an alchemist.
I feel like paying for it is like more expensive than getting a hat.
Well, to an extent because it is custom made. She says that it depends on who you go to, but you could probably get one done for about 3,000.
Still don't have that, so thank you.
And
so
it would
much
take some time. It would take probably like a week or so of their time, depending on what their backlog is.
Well, thank you so much for your time. Goodbye.
She nods and says, "Okay, very well." And anybody else buying stuff? Alina, you getting anything besides potions?
No. She's just grumpy now.
She's just, you just guys just dragged her around shopping, and she's just not happy about that. And she's sober.
How you feeling, Alina?
Sober. I don't like it.
And at this point, you guys are kind of weaving your way through the crowd, and Alina, you feel someone jostle you all of a sudden. And make a perception check.
You just got robbed.
I just got robbed. Wait, that might be funny. Okay. Okay, actually, that's not bad. Perception?
Perception.
Okay, 21.
Okay, you see a short figure kind of push its way past you through the crowd. It's kind of wearing a hood, and you see it duck into an alley.
I'm gonna go after it. Yeah, wait, do I have my bags?
You check around you, and you do still have your everything on you. It doesn't feel like anything's missing. However, as you start to kind of go after it, you do see two other larger figures that are kind of dressed in black, pushing their way through the crowd, going after that figure.
Guys, there's some shit going down.
I think we should mind our business.
But like,
I mean,
when have you ever minded your business? I'm just saying.
but
And one thing you do notice is that as that shorter figure kind of ducked into an alley, you see it knock over a display of oranges, and you see the shopkeeper kind of look at it and just start screaming at her like, "Hey, what the hell? You just knocked over my display!"
Me? Shit. Wait, okay, so one of the viewers gave me advantage, but I didn't need it. Can I use it later on?
Yeah, you can use it anytime during this this episode.
Thank you, Extreme.
Awesome!
Okay, so I knocked over some fruit.
You didn't knock over fruit. The person that was running knocked over fruit. Are you already following?
you know she is.
I feel like I have. I mean,
Yes or no?
sure, why not? I'm bored.
Okay, yeah, you guys see Alina wander off, start rushing after it, and you start rushing after it, and you see the two larger figures. They get to, they're ahead of you a little bit, and so they run after, and then you run after them. What are the two, Meihra and Cruz doing?
I guess I'll follow her.
Yeah, I'm following.
Okay. And Nemu kind of looks around confused, and she kind of follows after you, but kind of keeps her distance because she doesn't know what's happening. But you follow the figures into an alleyway, and you see, right as you enter the alley, the shorter figure ducks around another corner, and you see the other two larger figures running after.
Okay. Fuck.
Do you,
Okay,
you guys keep following?
We keep up pursuits.
Okay. And make a, everybody make another perception check.
Okay, that was not as good.
Oh my god!
19?
That's a 7. I'm not gonna use my advantage on this.
Okay. Who got 19? Meihra?
Yeah.
Okay. You do hear them shouting after this this person, and then you guys start coming up to another corner, and you hear the voices shouting, but they don't seem to be getting farther. So they sound like they've stopped.
We keep going.
Do you keep going around the corner?
Can I look around the corner first?
Yeah. You peek around the corner, and you do see that the two taller figures have cornered this particular, this other figure.
I kind of just want to stay behind and see what happens.
You just want to listen in?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know what you guys are doing, but that's what I'm doing.
What's everybody else doing? You guys turning the corner, or are you staying where you are?
I'm gonna look over Alina.
Yeah.
It's like 3 heads.
Yeah. Okay. You guys immediately kind of peek around the corner, and everybody make another perception check to see if you can what you can hear.
Oh god.
24.
24?
14.
10.
Jeez. Alina has Alina's still working off the dregs of drunkenness, so your hearing's not great. But Meihra, you do hear them say, one of the taller figures say, "Give us the stone." And the other figure, the smaller one, is just like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Give us the what?
The stone.
Oh, ooh.
Meihra, like, can Meihra tell if it's like, if they're being hostile? Do they have their weapons drawn or anything?
I mean,
Oh yeah, they've definitely been hostile. They've got him cornered.
Ooh. They have like weapons pointed at them, or just like?
Yes. You do see. Let me see what kind of weapons they got. You see.
Alina does not want to fight them because she doesn't want to get in trouble with the law. She doesn't want to be known here.
You see, one has a rapier and the other one has a short sword.
I can create a distraction.
Why? We don't know.
I'm gonna step out and be like, is there any issue going on here?
Alina's like behind this wall. She's like,
You step out, and the two guys that are cornering the smaller guy immediately whip around, and they just look at you, and just like, you do see that one of them looks to be I think it's a half elf. Let me double check. No, it's a human. You see, one is a human man he's the one with the rapier, and then you see the other one with the short sword appears to be some sort of large bird person, and you're kind of reminded immediately of the raven people, but this one doesn't actually look like a raven. It's another black bird like creature, but it's not necessarily a raven. It has a much smaller beak. But that one whips around, and you hear it say in an uncharacteristically really deep voice, "This is no business of yours." And then the smaller figure you now see is a gnome. More gnomes. Is a gnome, no male, and that gnome sees you and he's just like, "Help! Help, please!"
Meihra's gonna like look at him and be like, "So this is where you were this whole time. We've been shopping for you and getting dinner ready, and you've been hanging out with these fine gentlemen." And she's gonna like walk, like get closer and try to like. Well, we are so busy.
As soon as you start approaching, they immediately turn on you. You see the human man with the rapier has his rapier up against the gnome's throat, but the other one turns towards you and is hostile. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh boy.
why would you?
It's like, yes, I'm going to approach people who are not happy.
Guys like the black robes from like the
All right, what did everybody get?
3. I got 14.
Oh, not 3, no. 7.
Oh, well, yeah, still not great. Okay. What did Alina get?
14.
Okay, Cruz.
15.
And you see that Nemu has not actually entered the alley that you guys are in. She's kind of hanging around the other corner, just watching what's going on, just like.
Alina's just like, go. Leave.
And you see her see you, and she disappears. All right, let me roll initiative for these guys. Ooh, hey, let's put on some battle music. Let's put on some fun stuff. Let's do this
He's
one.
a bad guy.
How fast can I change my appearance with the hat of this guy?
With an action. Oh, I rolled a 1 on one of these characters. Jeez, that's terrible. Let's see. We will do.
You said these guys have black cloaks? The guys.
They're not in black cloaks. They are wearing black. It looks like black leather armor.
Would we recognize if they're like, I guess, the police?
Yeah, like do they look like guards or anything, or not?
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. Let me.
What do they look like? The Sithura or whatever.
Zentarum.
Zentarum.
Zentarum. Hang on 1 second. Let me roll one more initiative.
I did get 21 in perception though. I was looking for a little dude, and I saw them too. So putting that out there.
Oh, I'm mixing this up. Hang on. What do we have? We had Oh, okay, so here we go.
We only need 5 more to give you guys some beautiful, beautiful dice.
And this guy. Okay. Okay, they look like... Actually, you do notice that they do seem to be wearing something similar to what the dead guy that you found in the alley was wearing.
Ooh. Okay, so I wouldn't... Okay, fuck. Yeah, I don't fucking care about them then.
Okay, so first up is going to be the human with the rapier, who's holding his rapier up against the throat of the gnome. And he is actually just going to hold his position. He's not going to leave. He's going to keep the gnome there. But you see him, he kind of grabs the gnome and kind of holds him in place while his rapier's up against his throat. And then next up is Cruz.
How far away is this guy?
Oh, hey, I probably should bring up the map, huh? So you guys can see where the hell you are. That would be smart. Here you go. And I'm actually going to switch to our combat screen so everybody else can see where we are.
Woo!
Oh, small.
Are we small?
Yeah.
Oh shit, wait. Oh
I
shit.
barely spotted us.
Okay.
I don't think I can move myself. All right, that's my full movement. Natch. And I want to use dissonant whispers on the guy with the knife. The guy who's
Solani,
with the first guy.
they can't hear you.
Here you go. Can you hear me now? I had my mic turned off. There we go. Okay, you're doing distant whispers on the Kenku or the human?
The human.
The human that's currently threatening the gnome?
Yeah.
Okay. What do I need to roll?
That's a great question. You need to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
Audio problems every episode. Audio doesn't like it.
I'm trying, guys. I'm trying.
know you're trying. Nobody blames
I'm not an audio expert. I'm sorry.
We all love you. Nobody blames
All
you
by
for that.
myself.
I know.
All right. Ooh, that's a natural 18.
Oh shit.
Plus, save. It was plus 0, so 18.
Well, he still takes some damage, so...
Okay. What does he take?
He takes half of 12, so 6 psychic damage.
6 psychic damage. Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to do nothing, actually. And
Okay.
that's
All right. So you see him immediately kind of grips his head in pain, but he does still kind of keep the rapier up on the gnome. So next up is Alina.
Okay. And disguising myself differently will be an action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm going to disguise myself. I have 2 actions and a bonus action.
Do you have 2 actions if you attack only, or just 2 actions in general?
I don't know.
Because I think that your 2 actions is only for attacking. Let me see.
Yeah, 2 weapon fighting shit.
Yeah. Yeah, it's only if you attack with your first action, then you get a second action to attack again.
And I can attack with my bonus action if I don't attack with my regular action.
Correct. You gotta attack all the time. Barbarian. attack.
Okay. So, fine. I'll change my appearance later on then. 1, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 30. No. What? I'm still drunk. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Stop
30,
drifting. Sorry, the map's being...
40. I'm just out of
And I think you can use the ruler with this one because I do have the actual built-in grid up. So if you need to.
I don't know how to use the ruler, so yeah. Sorry. I'm like just out of range from that guy. Where I was. So I can only move that far, so it doesn't matter.
Do you have ranged weapons?
I
I thought you had something.
Different weapons. Yeah, I do. Let's see what does the most damage.
Reminder that we are giving away a set of metal dice if we get to 30 concurrent viewers, so we only need 4 more viewers to give away some really shiny rainbow metal dice. They are very, very pretty and very heavy, and that D4 is dangerous.
Oh,
like I felt it, I'm like, oh damn, like this'll hurt you.
I'm gonna hit him with my hand axe. I'm gonna throw my hand axe.
You're throwing your hand axe and you're hitting the Kenku, the one straight ahead of you?
Whoever's in front of me.
The blue one, yeah, that is the Kenku. Okay, go ahead and make your attack.
Oh wait, that was a D10, that doesn't count. Off to a great start, guys. Oh, great, after a better start. Not really. That's a +6, so that's a 12 to hit.
That does not hit. Your axe flies straight past and almost strikes the gnome and the other Zent guy behind him.
Well,
but it manages to kind of lodge in the wall right behind them. And the gnome's just like, watch it!
Shut up!
Shut up, I'm trying to save you!
I'm gonna throw my other axe.
Alright.
I'm gonna use my advantage, because that was 2.
Oh, jeez! Alright, use your advantage.
Thank you, Extrinsic, because that is a 22.
22 definitely hits.
1d6 plus 3. Okay, that's not bad. That's a total of 6.
A total of 6 damage. All right, yeah. You managed to take a chunk out of the side of the Kenku's arm, and it kind of, you hear it kind of squawk in pain. Next up, do you want to stay where you are? Or I guess you use your full movement to get to where you are. Okay, so next up is going to be the Kenku. He is pissed that you went after him, and he kind of looks at his partner. He doesn't say anything, but his partner kind of nods, and he advances on you. And he is going to let's see, what can this dude do?
Die.
Ooh, nice. Okay, die. All right, he's going to go ahead and make an attack with a short sword with advantage because he can do that.
I don't like that.
You just got it like that.
Whew. All right, that is oh, that's right. 24 to hit.
Yeah.
Maybe? Okay.
I think so.
All right. That is 7 piercing damage, and I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Ooh. Ooh.
Okay. Please don't fuck me over. It was almost 18. Almost. Not good. Saving throw?
Saving throw. Constitution.
Oh, that's actually not bad. I have a +7 on a saving throw of Constitution. So that's 12.
12 does not make it. So you take full poison damage. And that is going to be 10, 16. Oof. 23 points of poison damage.
Alina's just gonna scream out, I hate today.
This day is not going your way, Alina. Alright. And he is going to stay right there, parked right in front of you. So next up is going to be, actually I don't think he has any bonuses. No. All right, so next up is going to be Meihra.
Oh boy. So okay, Meihra is gonna.
You got us into this mess, bro.
I know. I'm like, oh, we are sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna. Get right by Alina. Nope. And I'm going to cast Suggestion.
Ooh, okay. On the Kenku?
No, not on the Kenku, on the human.
On the human? Okay.
Yeah, on the human. And
All
I'm gonna be and before I cast it, I'm gonna be like, hey guys, let's not. Ooh, so I don't want to fight. And then she cast it, and she's like, but I think you should drop your weapons and escort your friend to the authorities.
All right, and do I have to make a save on that? What kind of save?
You have to make a Wisdom save of 14. Yeah.
That's a 9. He does not make it. So you see he kind of blinks for a second, looks around, drops his rapier, and then he immediately starts to... Well, actually, he can't do anything yet. It's not his turn, but you see him drop his rapier. Anything else that you want to do on your turn?
That is it.
Oh, nice. Good job. Suggestion. Okay. Next up is going to be the gnome. As soon as he sees the human drop his rapier, he's getting the fuck out of Dodge. So he is going to attempt to use his full movement to run. Let's see, 5, 10. He is going to try to get over here, but he will take an attack of opportunity from, well, from you guys if you want to attack him, but definitely from the Kenku. So, let's see.
Our little emote looks so nice.
And the Kenku misses. That was a low-ass roll. So he manages to get over there, unless you guys decide you want to attack the gnome.
I don't want him to run.
Well, he hasn't passed Alina yet, but he hasn't passed Cruz yet, but he's passed Alina and Meihra.
Well, now we're in this mess.
And that is... Oh, no, he can also use his bonus, so he's going to continue running.
Oh, okay.
Shit.
So he is going to get over here. Gonna keep on keeping on. Okay, and next up is going to be the human, who is now turned against, and he's gonna go and try to grapple his friend. So this is gonna be interesting. Me fighting myself. Ooh, okay. That is... let's see. That is a 17 versus... Oh, he manages to grapple the Kenku, and you see he's kind of holding on to him at the moment. So he's got the Kenku grappled. That is pretty much all that he can really do at this turn, but he is holding the Kenku. So next up is Cruz.
What do you guys want to do? Are we leaving now? That was not a fight.
I want to know what the stone's about. So I'm going to do something a little fucked up. All right. I'm going to go try to grapple the gnome.
All right. Go ahead and make a... All right. Go ahead and make a attack roll.
Or just a straight attack roll?
Yeah.
That is a 16.
Yeah, that's enough. You manage to grab the gnome. You kind of grab him with one arm. Like, you don't even, like, flinch. You just whoop right when he runs past you. And you do manage to pick him up, and he just starts screaming, like, let me go, let me go. They're trying to kill me. Let me go, let me go.
And he's
like flailing.
Oh, no. I'm just like, hey, I'm just trying to see what's going on so I can help you.
They're trying to kill me. I gotta get out of here. You gotta get me out of here.
No, I got that part. Like, it's fine. I got that part. Why?
Okay. Anything else you want to do in your turn?
Just ask him why and pull him back into the alley.
Oh God! So you drag him back into the alley. That's so wrong. Oh my gosh. I'll say, like, yeah, you can use what's left of your movement to kind of move back into the alley a little ways and just kind of grab him and drag him back with you. Okay. And he can't really answer you just yet, but that's on record that you were asking what the hell's going on. And then Alina, you are up.
Are we killing them? Like, what are we doing?
I mean, okay.
You say that out loud? Is that
Yeah. I feel like that was okay where we were, but it's not okay now.
what you doing?
Between y'all.
I can disguise myself, so I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah.
I'm not having a good day.
All right, you guys, you're just gonna walk away?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, we're gonna walk away.
I figure out how to use the ruler.
Like, and as soon as I know.
Well, Alina can walk away right now because it's her turn. The Kenku's gonna have a turn before Meihra gets to walk away.
Okay.
All right. I figure out how to use the ruler. So, here, back to where I was.
Okay.
I'd love some help.
Yeah, and it doesn't have the Kenku does not get a reaction because it's currently grappled. Anything else you want to do with your turn?
What did you say, Cruz?
I said I'd love some help.
Someone's still a little mad about being dunked earlier.
In the fountain.
All right, next up is going to be the Kenku. It's going to try and break the grapple. Ooh, that was a good roll.
Work associate.
Let's see, that is...
We have beef now.
16 versus... Oh, it almost broke it, but not quite. Missed it by 1 point. So he's still grappled. Can't do anything. Okay, Meihra, you're up. You guys running?
I could have fucking dashed. What the fuck's wrong with me?
How long does suggestion last, by the way?
8 hours.
Oh shit.
Oh my god. Okay.
So if he doesn't break it, he's turning his friend into the authorities.
We're going to.
I'm gonna cast it on him, on the Kenku too.
You're gonna try and cast suggestion on the Kenku? Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna like
concentration.
calm.
Oh yeah, is it concentration? Well, if it's 8 hours, probably not.
It's.
I've never concentrated for 8 hours.
No, I don't know.
Does it have a C next to it?
It has a. Oh, it does have a C. It does have a C.
Is it concentration? Okay, so in that case, you can only cast it once on one person.
If not, you break it.
Okay. Yeah.
That also means that if you cast another concentration spell within that time period, it will break itself. Unless he breaks it.
If you cast any spell, I think. Any other spell.
Any other concentration spell.
Oh, just concentration spell?
Just concentration, yeah.
Then I'm gonna walk, or I'm gonna dash. And I'm gonna be like, we're gonna go. I'm telling. I'm gonna tell the cops. So.
Well, I have the gnome restraint.
Yes.
You're telling the cops. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Well, yeah, you guys like I don't know.
Okay. So you're gonna use your full movement and dash?
Yeah, I'm gonna dash. Hold on. Okay. No. Use the ruler again. Okay. Right here. I guess I could ask them now. I could be like, you should calm down. We're here to help. As you see, I helped. I think we should head back to the bar, and I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay there and just suggest we should head to the bar because, or Cynthia's house. What's closer, actually?
The let's see, from where you are in the bar, you're actually kind of equidistance, honestly. I think the bar's a little bit farther.
So Safir's house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably a little bit closer.
He might have something to help Alina, not be poisoned, because it's not great.
Thanks. I didn't know that. Got me into this fucking mess.
And it looks like, it looks like the spell doesn't end. He actually doesn't get a chance to break the suggestion, so it's just going to keep going until he runs out. So, at this point, if you guys are running, then that's, I would say we'll do a couple more rounds to see whether or not the Kenku breaks the grapple. So, Meihra, are you stopping there? Because you can still dash. You still have your bonus action.
Is the authorities this way, or
is there what?
Or like, which way was towards the market? This way?
Yeah, you basically came there. You came like south and that way. So yeah.
To the left, it was the market.
To the left, yeah.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'm gonna go right here.
Okay. So next up is the gnome, who's going to try and break his grapple because he does not want to be held right now. He wants to get the fuck out.
We're leaving.
Oh, no, he doesn't do that. That was a natural 7.
A gnome is a 7 foot tall.
Yeah, he's trying, but he's flailing hard, and he's just like, please, just let me go. Just let me go. I just got to get out of here. And the next up is going to be the human who has grappled his friend, and he's going to attempt to drag his friend. He can only do half speed since he's grabbing someone, so 10, 15. So he's just going to drag both of them, like, just a little bit further, but they're not going to get very far. And then the Cruz.
I'm gonna try to calm this guy down. Like, hey, I'm here to help. I can't help you if you don't calm down. I just want to know what's going on. Maybe I can resolve the bigger issue.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy.
I believe in you. You can do it.
Oh no, that's good actually. I have a 16.
16?
Yeah.
Natural 20. He's not calming down.
No.
He's panicking.
Okay, fine. You know what? I let him go.
You let him go. Okay. So you just drop his ass. All right. You moving anywhere? You staying where you are?
I'm just gonna. Do I still have an action?
Yeah. I mean, I would say letting him go isn't going to cost you anything.
All right. I'm gonna use disguise self then.
Okay. You're using it right there in front of the two because they're still within sight of you.
Yeah. You can move and then do it.
Yeah, I'll move.
Okay.
Okay. Can I make it around this corner here? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go over here and do it.
Okay. And what are you disguising yourself as?
I'm making myself a foot shorter, and I'm just gonna disguise myself as like a really tall human dude.
Why didn't you just go around the corner
Wait. I picked the wrong corner there.
Whatever.
What are you doing? We're running away. You just ran back into a dead end. He's having a senior moment. He's old.
Oh, poor Cruz. It's okay. It's okay. Got a little turned around there. It's all right. All right. So a tall human. All right. You're transforming into a tall human. All right. And is that everything? All right. Next up is Alina.
Well, I'm running away. I don't know about
She's like, whatever. I don't know what Cruz ran the hell back there.
45.
You dashing?
Yeah, I'm just gonna 45 here.
Oh, that's right. You have a really long. Okay. And if you're heading back towards the market, yeah, you're heading back up.
Oh. Over here. I'm gone.
Well, yeah, she's just taking off. Like, whatever. You guys get yourselves out of this.
After knowing that the castle enters out of town, she doesn't want to get involved in anything that'll bring her attention.
All right. Next up's going to be the Kenku, who's going to... Well, that slipped out of my hand, so I will accept it. That's a 1. So it's still grappled. Oh my god. Oh my gosh, that Kenku just not having a good day. And it's just kind of squawking awkwardly in its friend's arms. It's like, what is going on? Meihra, you're up.
Shit. So Meihra's gonna go to the gnome and be like, come with us.
Alina's the only one who's actually getting the hell out of here. Everybody's just like congregating around this gnome. I love it. Okay, so you're gonna use your movement to go up to the gnome?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you say?
And I'm gonna be like, we can help. Just come with us. Come on, I can help. I'm a noble, so like I can help like a lot.
Okay, make a persuasion check.
Ooh, that is not bad. Not bad at all. God, I hate math. 23?
Why are we sticking our necks out for this dude we don't know that has some sort of stone that we don't know about?
That's more than enough because he rolled. Yeah, nope. You see, he kind of calms down a little bit, and he's just like, "You got to get me out of here. These guys are trying to kill me."
It's like gonna hold out her hand and be like, it's okay.
We understood that.
He gradually takes your hand, and is that it for your turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Then the next turn, the gnome says, we got to get out of here, and he's gonna start running, assuming that you're gonna follow. But he's gonna kind of try. He's gonna tug you a little bit, but he's gonna let you go, and he's not gonna drag you along with him. But he's going to continue using his movement and doing what Alina did and getting the hell out of Dodge.
Apparently he's the only one that knows what to do.
Yeah, so he's gonna go over here and just get out of here.
The only one with, like, working brain cells.
Cruz didn't take his old people meds and got turned around.
All right, next up is going to be the human who's going to continue trying to carry his friend forward. Just keeps dragging the squawking Kenku forward with half his movement. And I guess he can technically dash. Well, I don't know. We'll say that he can dash. So he's going to kind of drag him over here.
Please tell me the authorities like then that way.
And then next up is going to be Cruz.
All right. Now I'm going to go in the correct direction. I'm gonna try and catch up with Alina there. Using my dash.
Alright. Getting all the way up to Alina.
Well, no,
Alina, make a perception check.
Oh, fuck. I hate these now. Sure. Okay, that's 15.
15?
15, yeah.
15? Okay. You see, actually, let me zoom out here real quick and see if I can remember where it is. Because I can't remember where this huge map is. Okay. You see to your far left, all the way down the row, there is a sewer grate in the ground. And you see the grate open, and then two figures crawl out of it. Jeez. Two figures. Oh my gosh.
Do they look like the other two?
They do not. You see, one looks like a half-elf mage. Like they're wearing like mage robes that are a little bit filthy because they've been in the sewers.
Yeah. Gross.
But then you also see the other one appears to be some sort of hobgoblin. And
what the fuck's going on?
I'm going to add them to the initiative real quick.
I don't like this.
One rolled a natural 1 because that's how amazing I am. Oh my god.
I don't like this.
This is so much.
Right? Hobgoblins are evil.
I think so.
Let's see. Where
What's
is
a
the
hobgoblin?
initiative here?
Let me Google hobgoblin.
That's what I'm doing. I don't remember what they look like.
They're just like weird sort of hairy creatures with like big
he's
ears.
Oh, they're red.
And then the other one
like a teddy bear
was
no
19
hair.
plus.
Or bears.
Oh god.
Okay. And oh, let me put them on the actual map here so that we can see where they are. Let's see, where do we got? We got Mr. Mage, or actually Mrs. Mage, because she's a half elf. And then we got this dude here. He's really tiny on here. Let's make him bigger. Why is he so small? He's so tiny.
Some people are just small, you know?
I think hobgoblins are supposed to be big.
I know. We'll make both these a little bit bigger. Okay, there we go. So there they are. They are far down to the left side of the map from you, Alina. Okay. And we're going to go ahead and I think we're going to go ahead and take a break now because we're at halfway through. So we're going to take a quick 10-minute break. Reminder that if we get to 30 concurrent viewers today, we will give away some awesome, really pretty metal dice. So tell your friends to hop on the stream, and we will be back in 10 minutes. Be right back. Okay, we are back. Let's see, who did we end with last time? We ended with Alina, right? Because the other two guys popped up. So next up is going to be the assassin again. And it is going to try again to break this fucking grapple. And it's sucking so... That's a 4. Jeez. It is struggling, it is squawking, and it is pissed off that his friend has betrayed it. And it keeps yelling in different types of voices, just various threats to his friend, like, what the hell, let me go! And it's just like the voices just keep changing. Meihra, you're up. We can't hear you. There you go.
Okay, so
right.
I'm gonna. I think I have something like this enough.
Reminder, if we get to 30 viewers, we will be giving away some pretty rainbow metal dice. So tell your friends to hop into chat.
I'm going to dash all the way over here. That's it.
Okay, and all right, keep running. Next up is going to be the Hobgoblin, which is all the way on this side of the map, and it is, let's see, what is its speed?
Is this green like a hedge or just land?
Hang on.
That's in front of me. Sorry.
That's grass.
Okay.
It's like a yard. Okay, so let's see. This guy can do 30 feet, so it's gonna go here and keep going to about here, and it sees you, Alina, running, and doesn't really make a much reaction to you. That is it for its turn. Let me just double check. Yes. Okay. And the next up is going to be Mr. Gnome, who is he still grappled by you? Yeah, Cruz, or do you know, he definitely is still. Oh no, oh no, right. Meihra, you calmed him down and he was running. Okay, so then he is going to keep running. 25, and he's going to dash. 5, 10, 15. And he's going to end up right here. And that is it for his turn. Next up is going to be the mage. He was also going to dash. And
I'm pretty far away, but I feel like mages can like also have a lot of range.
Gonna be right there. Actually, you know what? No. 5, 10, 15.
The way she said the mage.
Going to go right here. And then it is, let's see, what can this mage do?
Nothing we want.
All right.
Amazing.
This is the best day in Alina's life.
It is, that is entirely true. Let me look this up real fast. All right. Poor Alina. I mean, I'm doing this all to you, but
That's fine. That's
but
fine.
poor Alina. Okay.
Do whatever you're gonna do.
Oh, damn. All right, this mage is going to raise her hand and start weaving a spell in the air, and you see bright ice blue runes appear in the sky, and the mage is going to cast Ice Storm. And it's going to cast it in the radius that's going to encompass, let's see, it is going to be a 20-foot area, so it's going to encompass both Alina and the gnome.
Cool.
All right, so that is going to be, make a dexterity saving throw.
Fuck.
The gnome rolled a 2, a nat 2.
I love this gnome.
I rolled a nat 3.
Well, damn, okay.
Wait, what was it? Dexterity?
Yeah.
A 6.
No, that does not
Wait,
work.
saving throw?
Saving throw.
No. still 6. Doesn't matter.
Still 6. Okay. All right. In that case, so both of you take. God, I'm rolling like shit.
Thank God.
You take 7 bludgeoning damage plus.
Alina's like for Meihra, just like. Slower.
Plus 12 points of cold damage. All right.
Almost half.
Huh?
Half my fucking health point.
Was that everything?
No, I'm like half. Almost.
Oh, you're at half. Okay.
She's almost down to Meihra.
You realize that you have not been to half health since like ever during Barovia. Like you got through Barovia.
I got through fighting a vampire lord.
You guys barely took any damage in that fucking fight against Strahd. Okay. You so you immediately get hit with just this. The entire ground just gets pounded with basically hailstorms, and you just get destroyed. You see the gnome collapse.
Ooh.
And is unconscious. And the entire area, so I'll say the area from, let's see, 5, 10. The area from Alina down to like 1 block in front of the gnome and like that radius is all difficult terrain. And that is it for the mage's action.
I hate today.
Cruz, don't you have that spell? No. Shit. God
Next
damn
up
it.
is going to be the human Zentarum, who's going to continue. He's still under suggestion, so he's still going to continue like moving his friend forward at half speed. He's just hanging on to this Kenku and just keep moving forward. And actually, oh yeah, I think he can actually dash, so he's going to keep going. He's going to be kind of right up with you, Cruz. I'm just going to put him right there for now. Next up is Cruz.
All right, I'm gonna walk calmly 30 feet up.
Yeah, and from your perspective, you do hear just kind of this howling, localized storm, and you hear these random kind of crashes that sound like ice hitting the ground, and you're just kind of like, "What the hell is that?"
Gross.
And you head up to the corner and you see that there is a radius of the ground that is frozen solid. You see the gnome unconscious. You see large hailstones scattered all over the area. Alina is looking bloodied and very pissed.
Very. Meihra went from like, I like her to like, back to just like acquaintances.
You did this to me.
Her
You did
friendship
this.
bar is dropping.
Yeah. Alina disapproves. Oh yeah, you haven't played like Dragon Age or like Mass Effect, Adriana.
I played some Mass Effect and I
Oh yeah, a little bit, but yes.
Dragon Age shit, but I have it.
But yes, like, well, specifically Dragon Age, your companions will occasionally approve or disapprove.
Mm-hmm.
Make it pretty clear if they like what you did.
Meihra somehow was involved with the castle lanterns. Meihra started getting involved in this shit. Now Alina's really hurt.
Oh, we are 1 away from 30. We need one more person to hop in the chat, and we can give away some awesome metal dice.
Yeah.
All right. So Cruz, what do you?
30 viewers would make her happy.
That would be awesome. Cruz, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna yell to Alina to come towards me and grab the gnome on her way.
Through the difficult terrain.
Yeah, I'm not going in there.
I'm not gonna grab the gnome. I don't care about the gnome.
Okay, I'll go on my next turn then. It's fine.
That's where all the bad people are.
You guys just start screaming at each other.
This maid just attacked her random. Like, she doesn't even know you.
Yeah, I could go away up and leave. Instead of going back down.
Because they're gonna follow you. And then you're not gonna have us, your dear friends. Family, maybe.
Oh, I'm sorry, work associate.
You're gonna use your whole turn arguing with each other.
I didn't know your family now.
All right, you doing any actions, Cruz? Or are you just gonna scream at her?
I guess I'll give her a healing word.
Give her a healing word. Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and roll that.
I gotta get to the page. Okay, 1d4 plus 3. It's not incredible.
It's better than nothing.
Okay, I'm just. Oh my god. Oh, it's 6.
You get 6 points back. Yay! All right. Next up is Alina. What you doing? Besides just standing there looking pissed as hell.
I hate everybody today. I guess I'm not grabbing the fucking gnome though. How much is this? That's 45. Are we going south?
It is up to you guys.
Is that where the market is, or?
The market's kind of... The market's further north. You guys are just kind of in the neighborhood right now, just around the market. Technically, you can run in any direction because the city is the city, and you guys are kind of in the middle of it, so you can get lost anywhere, but it's up to you guys which way you want to go.
If I go somewhere, you guys are following me. I don't give a shit.
Yes.
We're not splitting the party.
I'm saying that as I'm running past you.
I don't give a shit. Okay, the first, I would say you have about 15 feet of difficult terrain, so you can only move half speed on that terrain. But then you can move the rest.
So, how much can I move? I don't know.
So you can move about 15 feet. You got 45 feet total.
I have 40
So you have 40 feet. Okay,
Yeah.
so this I would say down to here. Let me ping it. That would be 30 feet. So you can move. You can move to right up to Cruz, basically.
Right up to Cruz. Okay.
Yeah.
Hi, honey.
All right. That you can also use your. You can dash, or you can however you want to do it.
Oh wait, you gave me healing word, right? How much is that?
6, I think.
6. Okay.
All right.
We bought all those fucking healing potions.
You're right.
You did, but they were expensive.
Yeah. I can dash though. I don't know how to. Okay.
Just count them.
That's 20. Wait, I'm just gonna count them because there's a cross. So like, that's 5, that's 10, 5, 10, 15. Sorry, I'm blind, guys. So if you see me like this,
So am I.
20, 25. Oh, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Okay. Yeah. Bye.
Okay, you head down that way, and next up is going to be the assassin, the Kenku, who is going to attempt to break grapple again, and is probably not going to do it because I roll like crap on this guy. Oh, hey, actually, that might do it. Let's see. That is 14 versus. That does it. He actually breaks his fucking grapple. Oh my gosh. And he gets away from his friend, and he is, let's see, going to try and run after the gnome. He's going to he's going to run up to actually, you know what? No, let me change my mind. Actually, let me see. He's going to make an insight check on his friend real quick.
What happens, Bird?
He's going to make a quick insight check on his friend. And that's not going to do it. He doesn't know what the hell is wrong with his friend. So he's actually going to go up and he's going to go and attack Cruz. Because he needs to go after that gnome and Cruz is in his way. So he is going to make an attack roll against you with his short sword.
Mm.
And that will be a 18 to hit.
God, that just beats it, yeah.
Okay. So you take 7 points of piercing damage, plus make a Constitution saving throw.
9.
9 does not make it. So you take 18 points of poison damage.
I'm scared. Excuse me, how much?
18.
Doesn't feel good now, does it?
No, it doesn't. I'm down 25 health.
Yikes. Oops.
And that is it for that guy's turn. Next up is... Oh, where'd my initiative sheet go? There it is. Let's see. Kenku. Meihra, you're up.
I just want to see what's going on. I wasn't even gonna attack.
You wanted to get out the hell out, but yeah.
Yeah, but Meihra had different plans.
I didn't want to go in the alley.
You said right here. Oh wait, no, that doesn't show it. You said like right here is when it stops or starts being the.
Yeah. Difficult terrain, yeah.
Okay. So Meihra is going to go ahead and like go up to him and like pick him up.
Okay. You're gonna try.
On the life of this fucking gnome.
Are you sure you don't have anybody else who could do that for you?
Make a.
You guys are lucky I told Nemu to fucking run.
Anybody who might be from a mountain?
Okay.
Oh my god! Make an attack roll,
To pick him up?
or make a strength check.
Oh.
Yeah, Meihra is strong.
Got him. Yeah. Can you just like drag him with you? That would be easy.
Yeah, can I go 6? I just have
No, because he despite being a gnome half your size, he is stronger than you apparently, and he resists it. He's not going with you.
Why did you do that? This is another hand in the fire.
He just pulls away from you.
Oh, you're just like, you hold the bad life decisions.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he's unconscious. Never mind. You can start dragging him because I totally forgot that he was unconscious. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? Here, I should put a little thing on here so I actually remember that he's unconscious. Here, we'll put a little X on him. He's passed out.
Oh,
So yes, you can drag him if you wish. With a 6, you can get about 5 feet, and then you're just huffing and puffing because it is just so hard to drag this gnome. He's just so heavy. Oh my god.
You made this choice.
I made this. I had to live with my choices. I guess, would dragging him be an action?
That would be an action. I would say that. You still have a bonus if you want to do something for a bonus.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. Okay.
Help!
If you had more strength, you could use your movement, but you rolled so damn low. It's like you're not gonna get very far with this guy. I'm sorry. All right. Next up is going to be Mr. Hobgoblin. He sees you dragging the gnome away. 5, 10, 15.
Right?
He's gonna use his full movement to get up to here. Well, stop doing that.
What is this gnome wrapped up in?
Yeah.
Let's
We didn't need to be
see.
wrapped up with somebody. Why do you guys keep dragging this fucking
All right. He is going to attempt. He sees you dragging the gnome. He's going to try to throw a javelin at you, Meihra, to stop you from dragging the gnome away.
I'm gonna leave this gnome.
I don't want to bed. Like,
That is a 19 to hit. That's a 19 to hit.
that hits.
All right.
Who cares about
I'm gonna laugh if you guys TPK when Jen isn't here. Oh my god! Out of your first encounter in Waterdeep,
Oh my god.
you take 5 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
I hate this.
Oh man.
And that is it for its turn. Next up, the gnome is unconscious. So the mage
Pick him
goes.
up now.
The mage, who is going to move forward. Where is the mage? The mage is over here. 5, 10, 20, 25, 30. No one's within line of sight, so it's going to keep moving forward. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. The mage is going to dash and just kind of end up over
If y'all
here.
get caught, Alina's just gonna run and like go like I guess sit there for help. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, and that's pretty much all the mage can do because they use their action to dash. So next up is going to be the human, who is going to continue to go after his friend because he's still technically under suggestion. So he's going to go after and he's going to try to grapple his friend again and drag him to the authorities as he was instructed.
For 8 hours.
For 8 hours, he's going to keep trying to attack this dude. Let's see, where are... Okay. He grapples him again. He grabs that Kenku, who immediately starts squawking again and is just like, what is wrong with you? Screaming in various voices at his friend. But he picks up the Kenku again and just kind of holding it right there. And it's going to use the rest of his movement to continue moving forward. Let's see. He can only really move one more block. So he's going to drag the Kenku kind of this way. All right. Next up is Cruz.
Okay. This is a mess. I'm going to go grab up Meihra, not the gnome, just Meihra, and I'm going to, you know, go the other direction, away from the mage and the hobgoblin who one is dead for no reason.
Okay, you're gonna pick her up.
Yes.
Okay, Meihra, are you gonna let it, or you let him, or are you gonna fight?
I'm gonna like hold on to the. I'm gonna hold on to the goblin. I'm not goblin. I'm gonna no.
Okay, make opposing strength checks
You just pickpocket him and get the fucking stone.
or athletics, whichever is better for you guys.
Just pickpocket him, get the stone.
What you got, Cruz?
I'm curious about what you got. I got a 19.
Yeah, no.
You okay? What did you get, Meihra?
16.
All right, Cruz picks you up, pulls you away from that gnome, throws you over his shoulder, and where are you going, Cruz?
I'm going.
You can move at half speed with Meihra, with carrying Meihra.
Okay, so I'm
You
gonna
know, for
go.
a gay man, you're picking up a lot of girls today.
What a king.
That's Gay Daddy's job, is to haul you guys all over the damn place.
Yeah, Cruz is just our bouncer.
Yes, pretty much. Here, I'm gonna put Meihra kind of like, I guess I'll just put her in the square next to you. But you've got Meihra on your shoulder there. All right. Next, doing anything else?
No.
Okay. Next up is Alina.
Fucking running.
Okay, you're still south, and you are getting the hell out of Dodge. Okay, go ahead and use your full movement. You're getting all the way far away from everybody else.
I'm getting all the way here. I think it was here. Let me double check because I don't remember. Oh, it's here. Yeah. That's,
Alright.
That's it.
Okay. Next up is going to be the Kenku, who once again is grappled and squawking and like, what the hell is wrong with you, dude? And is going to attempt to break again. And manages to break out of the grapple against his friend. And this time he realizes his friend is not against him, apparently. And he is going to strike out. Or actually, no, he can't because that was a bonus. That's an action. So he uses action, but now he's turning on his friend. So he's going to turn around and face that. Oh, I can't do it. Yeah, come here. Turn. Okay, fuck it. I was going to turn him around and make him face. But now he's kind of facing his friend and just like, what the hell is wrong with you? Next up is Meihra.
Cruz. I could have just picked him up and I could have flew away.
Could you?
How? Okay, so wait, when the mage and the hobgoblin were coming, did they look similar to the Kenku and the human, or like clothes-wise?
No, they do not. They are not wearing the black leathers. The mage is wearing mage robes, and the hobgoblin looks to be just kind of a regular leathers. But you do notice that they're both very dirty, like they've been spending some time in the sewers.
Didn't your sister was fighting people in the stores? Wasn't your sister? Didn't your sister? Wasn't your sister fighting people in the store?
Yeah.
I swear to God, if you go back to that, I'm gonna fucking punch you myself.
We're gonna put you down.
Yeah.
She's gonna cast like Mage Hand, I guess. No. Because I don't know if that's gonna take away the suggestion. Yeah. I don't know. She's just gonna get carried away. Like, Cruz, no, come on! I promised him, and I'm like,
Okay.
let him die.
But is she gonna try and break the grapple, or are you gonna let Cruz continue to carry you away?
I'm gonna let Cruz carry me away.
All right.
Always weak.
All right. So you let Cruz continue to carry you. Next up is going to be the Hobgoblin. And seeing you guys rush off and leaving the gnome there, he is going to go after 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. And he's going to continue to dash through the difficult terrain and go up to the gnome. And that is all he can do for his turn.
This fucking gnome.
Gnome's unconscious. So next up is the mage. The mage is going to continue to follow. The mage, however, is going to go, The mage is going to go right up here. It's going to see the 2 Zentarum there. And is going to cast a fireball at them. And that is gonna do, let me bring it, fireball. Fireball. I kind of like this combat music, I'll be honest. It's kind of fun. I don't know if anybody's listening. Oh, sorry. I'm pretty sure bring it up a little bit. Okay, so that one, they have to make a dexterity save.
I'm at 64 health points.
Oh my god, that's it?
107. Did you know that, Meihra? Did you know that?
Oh my god.
Can you feel that?
Oh my gosh.
Bitches.
Aw. See, that is a 17 and a 18. Ooh, I think they both make the save. They both make the save, so they take half damage. So, that is going to be, that's still 8d6, half of that, so.
It's a meaty spell.
Fireball is 8, 16. Ooh, these are good rolls. Let's see, 16. Math, 16. 22. 28, 30, 31. So they both take 15 points of fire damage from the fireball from the mage. These both have only taken 6 points of damage each, by the way. Alright, and that is it for the mage's turn.
Fuck, I'm down to 1 hand axe. 2 hand axes, I didn't pick them up.
No.
Next up is going to be the human again, who, despite being fireballed, is still going to go after his friend because he's still in the effects of the spell. So he's going to
always persevere.
He rolled a nat 1, so he's not going to succeed. But he's not going to move anywhere. He's going to stay close to his friend. Cruz, you're up.
Okay, I'm going to keep. I'm going to put Meihra down, but I'm going to keep my hand like I'm going to keep her, you know, my grip on it. Like, we're leaving.
Like angry mom at the mall dragging her child away.
We are going home.
I just imagine Cruz getting one of those kid leashes to have on her with the retractable leash thing.
And with her down, can I dash?
Yes, you can.
Cool.
Would that still be half movement if you're holding on to her?
No, he put her down.
Oh.
You put her down, right?
Yeah.
But he's grabbing her though.
I gotta grab.
Still like.
Oh, are you dragging her with you?
Yes.
Okay, then yes, you can only do half movement. So, I mean, it would either way, it's the same. So your full movement is 15 feet, so you can move 30 feet max with dash.
Yeah.
So you're dragging her with you. Okay. I'll move her with you. All right. And next up is Alina. You gonna keep running?
Fuck yeah.
Okay.
Where is she?
She's way the hell. Like she's gone.
I'm gone. Ah, fuck. Should I? I'm going to actually. I'm actually going to. Oh, can I do that on that one? 5, 10, 15, 20. Actually, I'm going to do 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 35, 40. I'm gonna go here. And I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
For them.
You're gonna halt. Pause right there.
You guys should have seen me go there just in case. You're facing me. Follow me.
All right. Next up is going to be the Kenku, who, after getting fucking fireballed, is kind of torn between which to go after, but he's gonna go after the mage because the mage fucking fireballed his ass. So Kenku's gonna use, let's see, 5, 10, 15. Kenku's gonna go right the hell up to the mage and start attacking the mage. But we'll get an attack. Well, no, he's not gonna try and do that for this one. So back to fighting myself again. No, that was a nat 2. No, it does not hit. All right. That is it for the Kenku's turn. Next up is Meihra. You are down, but with Cruz. He's still holding on to you.
Are you gonna make good decisions?
I sure hope so.
We're all hoping so.
I guess right here. Yeah, I'm just gonna dash, I guess, down to where Alina is.
Okay, you're gonna dash all the way. Cruz, you letting her go?
Yeah.
Okay, so
She's
you're
going
gonna
in
dash.
the correct direction.
Okay, so she dashes. She's gonna dash all the way to where Alina is. So go ahead and move there. Next up is gonna be the Hobgoblin up here, which you guys are not within view at this moment. And actually, I would say, let's see, Hobgoblin's gonna pick up the gnome and going to move back. 10, 15, 20. It's gonna move back over this way, but you guys don't actually see this because you are not within view. This is for the audience only. Only the audience gets to know what happens to the fate of the gnome who was abandoned by these heroes.
Wait,
This gnome was in so much trouble.
We get along with each other.
Yes. Next up is the mage, who is going to, let's see, what can the mage do? Is going to try and get away from, seeing that his friend has got a hold of the gnome, or seeing that her friend has got a hold of the gnome, is going to Misty step away from the Zentarum and head back. So use Misty Step and go back this way. And that is it for the mage's turn. And let's see. Human's still going to go after his friend. 5, 10, 15, 20. Still going to go that way and try and grapple him again. Does not succeed.
Yeah, I don't think they're
Cruz.
going after us anymore. Huh?
Cruz. Okay, you guys are continuing heading away.
Yeah.
I'm going after you.
Okay. And I'm assuming you guys are going to keep using your actions to get as far away.
Yeah.
So at this point, you guys will drop out of initiative because the other guys are occupied with each other. You do not know what happens to the gnome and to the other person. So you guys, we'll go ahead and switch back to our regular feed here. So you guys keep hauling ass, getting out of here. We'll switch back to some
Like,
regular music.
what, Cytherea's house or whatever the fuck?
Yeah, you guys keep hauling ass. You guys, I would say make a survival check, whoever wants to see if you guys can actually figure out how to get back to town, or to Cytherea's house.
I got a 16.
I
16?
got a 21.
21. So Meihra, you actually have the map, so you are able to, you're starting to get better at figuring out where you guys are, and you can kind of figure out, okay, you made your way back to the market, you figured that out, so from there you kind of figure out how to get back from there to Cytherea's house. You notice that Nemu is nowhere to be found. On your way back, you don't see her anywhere, but you make your way back to the house.
Oh yeah, I told her to run.
Yeah, you told her to run. Oh.
She was like bang on the door, like.
I would assume that you have a key at this point.
Yeah,
Since you
like,
are technically living there as well. So you let yourself inside, and you see almost as soon as you enter the room, Nemu comes running out and immediately embraces you, but then like lets you go and realizes how improper that is, and she just kind of moves back and bows, and she says, "Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I called the city watch. Did they come? Are you okay?"
They absolutely did not go.
Well, to be fair, that whole fight was like 3 minutes. It was like not very much time, so like it takes a little bit of time for them to get there, for her to find them, and for them to get there.
I gotta ask
So
her questions like, okay, so is this real? Is this a prank call? Like, no, please. She's gonna like
Location of your emergency.
she's gonna like hug back like Nemu, be like, oh my god, like someone like I don't know if he's okay, and she's like gonna ramble off like freaking out like, oh my god, we left him behind. I don't want to.
And then we just stares at you wide-eyed, like,
Alina's just gonna angrily be like, "What is wrong with you? What is wrong? Why did you get involved? And why did you keep going back to someone we didn't know?"
Well, because you were chasing them, and I thought like maybe you knew them. I don't know.
No, where were they?
Alina just
I am
plops herself
poisoned,
down.
frozen, and slashed.
Alina, you do look like shit, and Nemu is just kind of very concerned, and she's just like, are you, is there anything I can do to help?
We got poisoned. We'd love to like sit down.
Rest. Like,
Rest?
what are we doing? What are you doing? First, you tell me your fiance's involved with the castle lanterns. Then you go and get us involved in this. I just wanted to see what's going on. I wasn't gonna get involved. I realized that was my mistake, apparently. But then you go and walk, and then you keep going back for the gnome, even though I'm being attacked. What are we doing?
Oh my god.
Mom Alina just lectures you.
Like she's like on the verge of tears. Like, I just thought we were trying to help, and like I didn't want him to die, and the authorities could have helped, but they didn't come. And
I told you that I needed to lay low and I could not be seen. Apparently the castle lanterns are just as big in this town as they were before. They were supposed to be dead. If they're not dead, I'm pretty sure they're not going to be very happy to see me because I left them in a pretty dead state. At least I thought.
I'm sorry.
Do you know what's going to happen if they...
No. I'm sorry. And like we're just like softly
Nemu just kind of wraps her arms around you, and she's just kind of patting Meihra, and just kind of, not looking at Alina, but just kind of staring at Meihra, like, just patting you kindly, not saying anything.
I'll pat Meihra. I'm not Meihra, Alina.
She's just like, it's fine. Look, I don't know if clearly we've lived different lives. I don't know if we've ever been, besides when we met. Like, you can't just do what you want. Okay?
I asked you, I told you I needed to lay low. We could have been caught by the city guard fighting. We could have been caught by whoever those assassins were. That, by the way, they also work with the Castle Lanterns. That's why I didn't want to go. I didn't want to go and interact with them after I figured out who they were. And like, do you even know? No, you don't. I never told you. But I went through a lot of shit with them because of them.
Cruz just burst up laughing at this.
Laughing at my sad backstory.
Can I heal you at least? I'm sorry. Not much, but it's something.
This has been one of the worst days since I've been out. And I am angry and upset and scared. And no one seems to care. And I'm gonna go. And I don't know. I'm gonna go. And Alina's gonna change her appearance to look like a high elf. And she's gonna have very fair skin, blonde hair. She's gonna be her same like tallness, so she's gonna have nicer clothes on, like a dress or something. I'm gonna go. And she's gonna down like one of the potions of medium healing. I don't fucking know. How much is that? 4d4 and plus 4?
For the medium ones, yeah.
4d4 plus 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And she's like walking off while downing it. And
Okay, so she leaves the house?
Yeah.
Okay. Alina heads off on her own. Anyone following her? Are you guys gonna let her have some time to herself?
I'll let her be alone. She'll figure her way back out.
Meihra, what are you doing? Nemu kind of lets you go, and she's just like, I'll go make some tea. And she heads back into the kitchen.
Just gonna run upstairs and like and just cry.
All right. Meihra runs upstairs to her room. Cruz, you are left alone in this house. What you want to do?
Can I find the sitting room we were in and just go sit there?
Yeah, the sitting room is right next to the entrance hall. So you head over to the sitting room and you just sit there for a moment and relax.
Actually, she's gonna run and see if like Cytherea's in his study. Be like, you had to stop her. You had to tell her.
His study door is locked.
Like
You just claw at it. You start clawing at his door, and after a moment, he comes up and he opens it and he says, "Yes."
she's just gonna grab his hand and like try to like make him go downstairs. We have to follow her. You have to explain to her that we're doing good things, and she's just gonna like ramble and be like, "Come on, we gotta go."
Instead of going out, he's gonna pull you inside and shut the door and put his hands on your shoulder and be like, "Calm down. What happened?"
There was this gnome and he had a stone and we tried to help, but then they didn't want to help and they wanted to see, and then I made it worse because I thought I could help, and then she like explains like what happened and like yeah.
And during the explanation, you see him just sort of pinch the bridge of his nose and take deep breaths. And he says, "I asked you not to get into trouble." Did I not just ask you that? Not 3 hours ago. How are you already getting into trouble? Do I need to send an escort? Do I need to have people follow you?
No, you need to explain to her what happened, and she's like still crying, like, come on.
And he's just like, from what I understand, she has a justifiable reason for being angry. And you need to be more careful. This is not like Cormyr. This is not like living with the aristocrats. Like, this is a dangerous city. And tell me more about these people that you were involved with. Tell me more about who attacked you. Or who you attacked. Or however that happened.
We didn't attack anyone. I just told them to take themselves to the authorities.
Oh my god. You cast a spell on someone unwillingly in the city. That is an attack. That is a straight up an attack. Doesn't matter what spell it is. If they are not consenting to be cast on, it's an attack.
I mean, they were assassins.
And you were lucky the authorities weren't there. What did they look like?
They had like black leather armor, and there was like a kinku, and then there was like a hobgoblin and a mage, and they picked up the gnome.
I don't think we saw that part.
You didn't see
no.
No.
No. Well, there was a hobgoblin.
You saw them. I think you saw them attack the other guys, but that was it.
Okay. Hobgoblin and mage.
And he just sort of curses under his breath and just says, "This is. I need you to stay out of trouble as much as possible. These people you do not want to get involved with. You have to understand that there is quite literally a gang war happening in this city between the Zentarum and the Xanathar Guild. That hobgoblin and that mage were probably Xanathar. The other two dressed in black were most definitely Zentarum. Whoever this person what they were after, they probably fucked them over. Somehow. This is not something that you need to get involved in. You definitely don't want to get involved in one of those groups, but both of them pissing them both off? No. This is not not the good thing."
Fuck. Kind of get like she gets a little bit angry and she's just like, well, if you're not gonna help, then fine. And then she like stomps out.
And he just balls up his fist and just like, please give me strength. Give me strength. All right. Where are you heading? You heading to your room? You heading?
Me?
Yeah. Meihra.
Yeah, I'm heading.
Alina.
I'm heading to the bar and to my room.
Okay.
Not drinking or anything. I'm just heading to my room and.
Are you walking all the way there?
Yeah.
Okay. You walk there. Make a perception check.
Oh shit. I look different than what I look like.
You do.
Okay.
You do. You look completely different.
This is a mess and a half.
Oh, that's not bad. That's 21.
That's 21. Okay. You notice kind of in one of the random streets that you're walking along one of the main roads. You do spot that same guy that you saw at the docks, the really flamboyantly dressed one.
Oh God. No.
Just kind of coming out of a bar somewhere, and he has a drink in hand. He's taking a drink, and you just kind of he hasn't seen. Actually, let me double check. Let me see. No, he hasn't seen you
that
yet.
when he looked at me with Cruz, he like could see through the disguise. So
Yeah, I think he's got true sight or something.
Right?
He does not spot you, but you do notice him kind of just hanging out outside of a bar somewhere.
Nope. Not getting involved.
You keep on walking.
She's too upset and she just wants to go to her room.
Okay. Cruz, what are you doing? Just chilling for a little bit?
Yeah, I'm just gonna cool my heels. Like I don't have anywhere to go. I don't have anything to do. You know what? No. You know what? I'm gonna go head back to the dock wards.
Okay.
I'm gonna see if sexy carnival man is there.
No, not specifically, no.
Yeah, that's yeah, sure.
Secondary like goal.
I'm just going. I'm a boatman.
All right, so you start heading.
Oh shit! Are you gonna get like killed?
You don't know that.
Yeah, you don't know that. Y'all don't know shit.
Alina's not there, so she's this is all me.
So Cruz, you leave the house and you head off to the dock with Meihra. You hanging out at home
Yeah.
for a little while.
Yeah.
Okay. After it takes you about a half hour or so to make it to the docks. But you head back and you see make a perception check.
The dice are not kind today, ladies. That is a 6.
Oh God, jeez. All right, you are at the docks and you see a bunch of ships, a bunch of people milling around, still offloading stuff. What you want to do? What you want to look for?
I'm gonna sit down on like a barrel or something, and I'm just gonna watch the people.
Okay.
I feel like Chris is just like, what? I'm too old for this.
I'm too old for this shit.
Way too much drama.
All right. You sit down for how long do you wait there for?
Like an hour or two.
Okay. After about another 40 minutes or so, eventually you do see same handsome, flamboyantly dressed guy kind of come down the docks a little bit, and he heads back. He's heading back towards the same red-sailed ships. But he's about 100 feet or so from you. You kind of spot him. You can kind of spot him pretty easily because he's dressed very brightly and he has that big red hat.
Hard to miss.
Hard to miss.
I'm gonna get, hey.
Let's see.
Chris is gonna get some booty.
He glances up and kind of spots you chilling on a barrel. He nods. And you wave to him, and he takes a moment, pauses for a moment, and he continues forward. And he comes up to you. He says, how's it going?
Oh, you know what? Am I still under disguise?
Are you under disguise?
No, because it was an hour, so
yeah,
walking to.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, cool.
That's why you wanted the hat.
That's why I wanted the hat.
Yeah. Okay. So he comes up to you and says, how's it going? You've been hanging out here all day? Or for the past couple hours?
I've been dealing with mess all day.
Oh.
My dear companions have a great penchant for getting into trouble.
Oh. Getting in trouble in this city can be dangerous.
Don't I know it? Don't my 25 points of missing health know it?
You do look, he just kind of comments, he's like, yeah, you do look a little worse for the wear. You need some help?
Yeah, some help would be nice.
He says, hang on a second. He heads kind of off the docks and he kind of snaps his fingers and calls one of the people on the boats. And you see there's a few people that are on top of the boats, and one of them sees and nods, comes down after a few minutes, then he gestures and brings them down. And you see it's an elf woman with long dark hair and kind of bronze-looking skin, and she kind of comes down and he just instructs her to heal you. And she will go ahead and heal you. Let's see.
I got connections now.
It was way more than a booty call.
It was a healing call.
A healing call. A little bit the same thing. Let's see. She will heal you for cure wounds. Where is it at? Here it is. Come on. 1d8 plus spell. Okay, so she will heal you. She will heal you for 13 points.
Nice.
Just kind of get you a little bit back up there.
I thank her.
Make you feel a little bit better. And she nods and heads back to the ship. And the gentleman just says, "You feeling a little bit better?"
Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good now. So is that your you sail on that ship? Or?
And he says, "As a matter of fact, I do." And he holds a hand forward and he says, my name is Zardoz. Zardoz Zord.
That's a lot of.
That's a name.
That's a lot of Z's.
Sure is.
Zardoz Zord.
That's a lot of Z's.
And he says, what's your name?
My name is Cruz. I'm all.
And he nods. Make a insight check real quick.
Oh shit.
This is scary.
He's like, he's just gonna betray all of us.
16.
16?
Mm-hmm.
You see his eye kind of twitch a little bit, but that's it.
I think he knows who you are.
I think he knows who I am too. Oh boy, that's terrifying.
And he smiles and he says, well, it's a pleasure to meet you.
It sure is something to meet you too. Sure is nice.
And he chuckles and he says, he points over to his ship and he says, yeah, that one to the far one is the Heartbreaker. The one closest to you is the Hellraiser. And I got a third one out there, and he points out to sea, and you see that there's a third ship with the purple sails that is actually in the harbor. It's anchored out there, and he says, that one's the Eye Catcher. That's the one, that's my main ship. I usually spend most of my time on that one. But these three are part of the, well, they're all part of the Sea Maiden's Fair. Surely you've heard of it.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah. And we're just, we're getting ready to set up. So just unloading a bunch of stuff. But, hey, I'd like to have dinner with you sometime if you were interested.
I'm sure you would, but
I love her so much.
but I am unfortunately.
And then you say unfortunately, he's just like, you're perfectly welcome to bring your friends as well. This is casual. I like meeting new people.
Scared. Fear. Okay. Sure. I guess that would be nice.
And he says, no pressure. But if you choose to, I would say, he points to one of the people standing on the docks, and you see a darker skinned human with really short curly hair, wearing kind of just sailor type clothing, tight vest, and just very simple clothing, just kind of standing on docks and directing traffic. And he says, what the hell is his name? Hang on. Look up his name because I can't remember his name. He says, think about it for a little bit. If you want to, let's say tomorrow night, just let Cafeta over there know. He'll bring you out to my ship. His name is Cafeta. Cafeta.
Okay.
He says, let Cafeta know if you're interested, and he'll bring you over to my ship. I promise a full feast. I like to entertain guests.
Okay. My companions have never been on ships before, I don't think. So,
Well, we're not going anywhere, so they shouldn't. The sea shouldn't be too much of a problem for them. Hopefully, we won't be moving.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. I'll be here.
And he smiles, and he has very perfect white teeth. And he says, "I look forward to it." By the way, what was your friend's name that was here earlier? Who was very... I'm assuming she's okay now. She was very upset earlier. Hopefully not your doing. And he kind of gives you a hairy eye, like, what kind of guy are you?
No, she's just my friend. She was just having a bad day.
Mm-hmm.
Her name is Sarah.
Well, awesome. Well, should Sarah need a pick-me-up, she is more than welcome to join you. We have delicious food, plenty to drink, entertainment. I have a couple bards in my employ, and you do notice that there are several performer type people that are looking, they're carrying instruments and stuff like that. So we've got plenty of bards in my employ if you enjoy that sort of entertainment.
I am a bard, so yeah.
Are you now? What do you play?
The
bagpipes. It was bagpipes.
Bagpipes.
Oh Jesus, no, the horn, like a French horn.
All right. And he's like, well, you're more than welcome to bring your instrument with you. I'd love to hear you play.
You know, I have a little experience on ships.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
You've sailed before?
I sailed for a little while, just for a brief stint.
The comments.
Doot Cruz, fair. So it was Big Daddy, now it's Doot.
It's an upgrade.
Come on, Doot. And he says, well, excellent. Well, how long ago was that?
Oh, you know, I'm a little up there in age, and it was when I was a little lower in age.
No, fair enough. You haven't been on a ship since?
No, I had some complications. Some troubles.
These fucking comments. Oh my god. Great, thank you, chat. You just killed Adriana.
I think you did.
Oh my gosh. And he says, well, this may be a welcome experience for you. It's been that long since you've been on a ship. I can promise you my ships, plural, are amongst the finest in the seas.
And is your I'm not caught, by the way. Just, is your little operation? It's legal, right?
He laughs and he says, I can assure you, yes. You are welcome to ask around and dig around any information if you wish. We travel all up and down the coast every year. We hit Waterdeep yearly here. And yes, I can assure you it's perfectly legal.
And just like a fun offhanded question. You've never been, boarded by pirates, maybe?
Pirates? Make an insight check.
Me and this guy.
Boarded by pirates or boarded by pirates?
Those are two completely different things. As a matter of fact.
Insight.
Oh, that's a 15.
He says, no, we absolutely have not. Not recently. And he seems like he's being truthful.
All right, well, I'll be
Yeah,
there.
we also have not been a pirate, like, not recently.
Yeah, not recently. Well, I'll be there at dinner tomorrow, and my friends might be there with me. Sarah might not be there. It might be a different girl. It just depends. Sometimes I have a lot of friends in Waterdeep, so
He kind of gives you a sly smile and he says, oh, no worries. I have an eclectic taste as well.
Ah. Okay. Well, I have to go because my mom is calling me.
From beyond the grave.
From the mountain that she stayed on. She's calling. She said I have to go all the way home.
Yes. He laughs and he says, it's a pleasure meeting you. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. And he gives you a flourish bow, and he turns around and heads back to his ship.
And I leave. I go back to the tavern.
I looked at the comments again. I regret it.
You head back to the tavern, and by the time that you get back, Alina, where are you in the tavern? You hanging out in the common room, or you?
I screamed, and then I cried into the pillow.
Alright, so you head back to the tavern, you don't...
Yeah, not like funny drunk, like crying, but like she cried. Like, seriously cried.
Alright, so you head back to the tavern, Cruz, and you do not see Alina anywhere in the common room.
I'm gonna go up and check for her in her room.
Okay, make a perception check.
That's a 13.
13? Okay, you can faintly hear through her door a little bit of sobbing.
I'm just gonna leave that alone. I definitely am not equipped to deal with that. I'm just gonna go to my room.
All right, you head back to your room. At this point, it's probably around, I would say about 3:30ish in the afternoon.
What? It hasn't even been a whole day.
No, like, remember, combat does not take very long. So you guys, it's still late in the afternoon. We have about a few more minutes. Is there any last minute things that you guys want to do? Technically, they did say that Bra Club starts at sunset, which is probably, you still have a few more hours before that. So, assuming that Jen is here next week, maybe Alina can fight out some frustrations if she wishes. But is there any last minute things that any of you want to do before then?
I want to know what Floopy means by what's good. What's good?
What's good?
What's good?
They're asking, Cruz, what's good?
Good.
A very strange booty call.
Yeah, indeed.
Anything you guys want to do? You guys are all just kind of reeling and retiring from things. Absorbing and figuring out where to go from here.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. In that case, we will go ahead and call it a night. Thank you, everybody who hung out. We didn't get to 30 viewers, so we'll actually hold off on our giveaway till next week. So next week, if we get to 30 concurrent viewers, we will give away that metal dice. At 60 viewers, we'll give away another D&D starter set. So be sure to tune in next week as well. Hopefully we'll get Jen back and we'll be able to do some fun stuff. Maybe less angsty stuff. Who knows? Who knows how this is gonna go?
Alina.
It's absolutely
Yes.
gonna pop off.
We shall see. We do have new character art for Cruz that Adriana just finished today, and that is up on our Twitter at Plot Hunters, so you can check that out there, and eventually it will be up here on our overlay.
You can see how old Cruz is. You can still get it though.
Apparently so.
Yeah.
That is 2 nights. Well, he got laid last night, and he got another new booty call
Last
this
night
night.
doesn't count. He was young last night.
Yeah.
That's true, but he still screwed an old guy.
Yeah. So check
Apparently.
it out. I think if you go to our Instagram, all the artists there, I do have art for Alina, Varen, and now Cruz, and Meihra's coming up next.
Yay!
I have a issue with procrastinating, but I'm fixing it.
Let's see. We are a proud member of the Nerdsmith Network. So if you guys want any more awesome TTRPG related content, definitely check out nerdsmith.org. There's all sorts of podcasts. We have a couple other Twitch streams. We have like Countless Heroes, another awesome stream. Most of it's podcasts, and there's a lot of hilarious ones. I love One Radio, and Monster Crush is hilarious. If you like cryptids, it's literally just... uh-oh, what happened? Oh, now my internet starts cutting out at the very end of our stream. Well, that works. Am I still recording? Well, either way. Let's see what else we got. We've got just a ton of stuff. There's like 14 or 15 different shows on the network right now. So seriously, just go to nerdsmith.org and check out all the cool stuff. And I will be at Emerald City Comic Con for my next con, which is March 14th through 17th. So if you see me poking around there, I'll probably be in Domino cosplay. So come say hi. And then after that, I think the last weekend of March is the WonderCon, which is going to be the official Nerdsmith meetup, and I will be there as well. So, oh, awesome, Nox! I'm glad it'll be in ECCC. So, yes, it will be very, very, very awesome. Anything else you guys want to plug? Anything going on with you? Just life, usual.
No. School.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for you, Adriana, because you got to go to school with this in the back of your head of Alina just feeling like crap. I'm just like, I'm sorry that you have to carry
I'm
this.
gonna find out what she's gonna do. She wants to fight her now. How broken she is. If she wants to fight.
I'm sorry. Don't break down crying in class and be like, what's wrong with you? It's like, well, my character is going through some shit right now.
So she used to be like, she got captured by slave traders, and then she's, and then they're back, and and it was like, what?
Let's see, what is going on here? Oh, we got, ooh, Encounter Roleplay is playing. So let's go ahead and do a little raid to them. I'm going to move my mic real quick so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. We're going to go ahead and raid them. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. You guys are awesome. We'll be back here next week, same time, same channel. Hopefully with everybody here.
More
Yeah. Let's see, where am I? I know how to use stuff. I really do. Or I did. What happened to like the raid thing? I don't know what happened to it. Well, I'm just gonna do it from the chat because that's the only way that I know how to do it.
You too, Doctor.
Yes, so thank you guys. Have a good night. And we shall see you guys hopefully all next week. Encounter Roleplay. Go say hi to Encounter Roleplay and tell them that Plot Hunter sent you. If I did this right, we shall see if it does. So thank you guys and have a good night.
Bye. I think it's like this, yeah. Little hearts.
What are you doing? Oh,
Or
hearts.
like the heart.
So before we all leave, I want to share with you an